Camera rolling.
Camera roll. Are you pro?
Action.
Action. There, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Mary and this is the Mary Motosho Show. If this is your first time on my channel, you're welcome. On this channel I talk faith, I talk lifestyle, relationship, career, family and the in-betweens. I know that we have a lot of new subscribers and I want to say yay, you're welcome to the family. Like I said, my name is Mary and of course this is my channel. On this channel, don't worry, you're going to be entertained, you're going to be informed. We're going to basically have conversations offline and online. So if you're yet to subscribe, if you're just watching this for the very first time and you're not yet part of the family, why now? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting? Please click the subscribe button so that you get notifications of when I post a new content on the channel. Thank you for subscribing. So before I go into what I have today on the channel, I'd like to say this. Thank you so much for your love. I've gotten a whole lot of feedback on my last two videos, seeing that they informed most of my subscribers that I've relocated to the UK. Thank you so much, guys, for the love. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for your beautiful comments. Thank you for your prayers and your well wishes. I like to say that this channel is not basically for immigration purposes. No, I've had this YouTube channel since Nigeria, but then because I know that a lot of people are looking for information with regards to relocation, study, working abroad and everything, I will try to do some videos highlighting how we moved, some information you should know, things that you should avoid and how to go about it. Basically, I'll do this in 4 parts, so look out for the 4-part video sharing information on how to relocate, things to note, cost implications, settling down, basically things that will cover these topics that I've mentioned. So you can over time share with your friends. You can always go back to this video. This YouTube channel is basically just something I would like to share my personal growth, faith, thoughts about life, thoughts about relationship and career. So that being said, let's go right into what I have for today. So a lot of you have been asking, why did we move? This, that. So first, I would talk about why we decided to move to the UK. Why not Canada? Why not Australia? Why not this? Why not Ghana? Why not Ghana? Okay, so if you're a follower on this channel, you know that I got married last year, and well, before marriage I've always wanted to do my master's. So I've wanted to further in HR, that's human resources. I've taken a certification course. I took PHRI. If you're just watching this video, I'll put a link of what I thought about the PHRI course. Yes, so you can watch it if you've not watched it. So I took the PHRI course, certification course. I've always had a thing for HR. And then I intended to do my master's. So I looked at schools in Nigeria. Unilag was like top choice for me. But then when I considered the amount, how much I was going to spend, things like that, the stress, because it was going to be part-time, and part-time would cost me having to pay 2 times, yes, for 2 years, because it wasn't going to be 1 year. And the whole stress of having to work in a bank, things like that. I'm like, it doesn't really, I don't think it's worth the whole stress and the amount I will spend. So I began to look for options outside Nigeria. But of course, I knew that I needed to get married. So I spoke with my now husband, then fiancé, and it was just more like just a gist kind of thing on the side. So after getting married and the opportunity came for us to relocate, I'm like, okay, now marriage is done. Next project, I want to do my master's, really, because I'm the one that knows book. Mr. Oh, shout out to you. He knows book to book. I like to say I'm not a book. All right, so that was just a joke anyway. So I decided to like just put things together and pursue my choice of studying. Of course, we checked out Canada, we checked out, I think I checked out US. Yes, I checked out US, and of course the UK. Now, out of all the options, I think the UK was the most expensive because I had applied to a school in Canada. No, I started application to a school in Canada. The courses I was seeing in the US, they were not HR inclined. So it was just, I just did those thoughts and those ones. But for UK, I saw a lot of options. So that's the main reason why we relocated to UK. And of course, it's a better life here, to be very honest. So it wasn't immediate, so want to jackpot, no, because like I tell people that are close to me, I don't think I've ever been in the school of thought that we must leave Nigeria. I've never been one to be so crazy about it. I really wanted to further my education, and when the opportunity came, we grabbed it. Yeah, so that's the main reason why we moved to the UK, so that I can study. And of course, this place has better things, so trusting God as I finish my studies, as God opens doors, and as He leads us, because I don't work without the leading of God. So I have to say that it's not a, like I said, it's not a jackpot route for me. It's a, what is God saying, and this, what's on the timeline exactly. So that being said, how did we move to the UK? So I've noted that we came in through the study route. I'm the student, I'm taking my master's in a school in Birmingham, and my husband is not schooling, so he's working. And we came together since we're a family of two, so I'm the main applicant, the student, and he's a dependent. My sponsor is my dependent. Have you guys heard that before? Anyway, it is what it is. Okay, so we came together, and the provision for student visa, that's tier 4, says that you can come in with dependents. So your dependents have to be a spouse, partner, child. You can read up details about the tier 4 students. It used to be called student route visa before, but it's now tier 4. So you can read up the tier 4. You can read up on the tier 4 visa, things to note, who you can come with, and things. Just go to www.gov.uk. I think that's correct. I will try to put the correct thing, but I think that's correct because I visited that site more times than I can remember. So you can go there and read up on a lot of things that you need to do. Now, is that the only route to coming to the UK? Definitely not. The UK is opening up to immigrants a lot. They have a number of other routes that you can come in through. They have I know they started the Global Talent visa, that's majorly for tech people. They have work visa for probably you've gotten a job here and the employer is willing to sponsor your visa. That's a tier 2 visa. Then they have the recently they started this health visa thing too for nurses and people in the medical line. So they have a whole lot of routes, but we took the student route because, like I said earlier, I wanted to take my master's, and then I wouldn't lie, I think it's easier than other routes. I don't know, I've not taken other routes, but having conversations with people who have taken the other route, I think that this is easier. Once you have your money, UK will not stress you. Once you have your money to pay, nobody will stress you. And we took that route. We applied to the school that we wanted. So here's another thing, you have the option of doing it yourself. You could also use agents. It was hybrid for us, combination of an agent and we did most of the things ourselves. So the school that I chose has partners like agents in Nigeria that are accredited, because that's another thing. Please make sure that the agent you're using is accredited. Don't let them run you streets, because people know that a lot of people are very, very, very eager to leave Nigeria. They would literally do any and everything. So they want to prey on your desperation. They want to prey on the urgency of your need to leave Nigeria. And some people have been scammed. Please don't fall prey. So make sure that you do your research very well. I know a lot of times when the agent sends me mail, he copies the school, so you can see the school address. When the school sends a mail to, they copy the agent, so you can see and be sure that, oh, this is legit. So please don't be in a haste to want to jackpot or leave Nigeria and then fall prey into any of these scammers. So we used the agents at some point. Of course, I had to write my SOP, statement of purpose, submitted my documents, WAEC results, my HR certification, my transcripts, things like that. So we needed to submit all of these to the agents who started the application, got some information from me, and that was how the whole thing went off, right? So student routes is the way we came in. Now, cost implication very quickly, because I really do not want to bore you guys with a lot of things that might not be necessary. If you have questions, please just drop in the comment section. I'll try as much as possible to respond to the questions. Like I've said, I'm not an immigration expert. I'm just telling you what we did, how it worked for us, and sharing information to also help you if you are looking at this route. Okay, I should also say this before I talk about okay, well, I think it's also in cost implication, knowing where you want to settle in the UK, because UK is big. So they have England, they have Northern Ireland, they have South Wales, they have about 4 like that. Yes, I know England, Northern Ireland, South Wales, and just, you can Google it. So you should also know where you want to study, find out how cheap it is to live there. I have people that study in London. London is more expensive. My school has a campus in London, but I didn't choose London. Sorry, I don't have that kind of money to live in London yet. So make sure that you weigh your purse very well, know the cost implication, know your financial obligation before you start to do all the whole, let's start this, let's start that, let's put money in this and that. So very quickly, cost implication. How much did it cost? So I'm going to just give an idea, a rough estimate of what it is, of what you might have to pay. So I know that a lot of schools have tuition between £10,000. That's the official currency, pounds. So in between £10,000 to 15,000, some as high as 21,000, and we know what naira is saying. So by the time you convert this to naira, that's from like 6 million, 7 million, 8 million, and upward. For some courses, it's 1 year straight. For some, it's a year and a half. For some, it's 2 years. There's some courses that come with placement. There's some courses that you have to do some other things as part of the requirements to get your degree. So you need to find out what works for you, what it entails before you choose that course. So that would also give you an idea of what it will cost you. For their home students, UK born or UK based, it's a different amount. Students from the EU too is a different amount, but for international students, is most times ×2 of what a UK person will pay. So you need to have this in mind. So your school fees, very important. Of course, when you start the whole process, you need to do a tuberculosis test. I think that's about 57. Is it 57 or 58,600? Something about, it's under 60k, between 57 to 60k. And you do that in IOM, so that will also cost money. Of course, you would have to do your, what do they call this? You'd have to do visa application. You have to pay for IHS. Now you can't do your visa application without paying for IHS. IHS is their insurance, health insurance. So it's like a health insurance fee. Yeah, so I can't remember on top of my head how much that costs, but you have to pay for that, and then you have to pay for your visa. So their visa fee amount is usually on their website. For IHS, it's not one fee to all persons, so it depends on the applicant. So between, I think, £700 and thereabouts. So it's just very dependent on the applicant. Then you'd have to, of course, you cannot walk into the UK. You have to fly. So flight fee, there are different airlines: Emirates, Virgin, BA, things like that. So you have to take note of that too. then accommodation to depending. Some schools provide accommodation. If you're going to be staying on your own, you have to also put that into consideration. I will be talking about accommodation in a much later video. I'll be explaining settling down and things to note. But accommodation is something you should also take note of. Of course, you would need a little bit money to move from here to there, buy stuff, things like that. You should also put aside some money, like pocket money. What again did we have to spend money on? Talked about visa. Of course, your visa appointment, you'd have to book, you'd have to pay for that, and things along that line. So not to bore you guys with so much of the information, because like I've said, that's not the main aim of this channel. I'm just trying to share. If you have questions, just let me know. I would answer you in the comment section. So basically, we are here in the UK on study routes. I'm studying, my husband is working. I chose UK because I just want to finish fast. I can't imagine being in school for 2 years. Why? OU has helped my life and dragged it enough. I don't have intentions of dragging it too. I've been able to address why we're in the UK, how we got into the UK, and cost implication of coming to the UK. So if you have questions, like I've said, please drop in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe. This is the first part of a 4-part video. So I'll be talking about other things that you need to note in other parts of this video. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Till I see you again on my channel. Bye.